Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having an amazing day. Happy Wednesday to you. We're going to take another look here at Terra Classic. I got a tremendous amount of requests, not only from my community, but my YouTube subscribers as well. So I just want to kind of cover this, see what's going on. Congrats, quick congrats to our community members for taking some nice profits from Terra Classic. Yeah, it took us 4 days to hit 20%, but that's a 5x leverage trade. Nice, safe, easy profits. Same thing as well for KNC. Only took us 10 hours for that. That's a short. But the trade we have open for Terra Classic is a long, and I'm confident that we're going to be able to continue to take profit. And I'll explain why here in a moment. But if you're new to the channel, I'm not a financial advisor. I love teaching people to trade. Really hope you can learn something here today. If you do want to become a better trader, become part of those trade signals. They're fully automated through Cornix. Link down below. CryptoCash.tech is the site. And we do offer actually a bonus, not a bonus, but a discount rather. It's kind of a bonus. You basically get the Crypto Cash Premium Plus for free if you register between now and the end of the month. So summer sale, link down below. Okay, so Terra Classic, let's talk about this here. What's on the charts? Well, this is my previous price prediction. We can go back on our Twitter and kind of find it too, because basically the whole point of this I guess the direction that this is heading, right, is to expect the price to bounce off this key level support, right? So this is a previous, if I recall correctly, that's the 1 month close, and the price is either going to bounce off that level, continue higher, or shoot up and then bounce off the most recent high. It chose to go down first and then come back up, which is perfectly fine. But again, if we take a look at the weekly close, that's what it was, the 1 week close, we can see right there, right at about 6,100 as a round number. That is a key level for a bouncing point. Okay, it's also close to a previous month close as well, roughly about 6,200. So we got a nice amount of support there. Again, previous month closes, previous week closes, those are important levels that are oftentimes retested and used as support or resistance. Okay, so in this case, that proved to be a support level. We can also see 0.5 and Fibonacci held very strong too at 6,000. So we can summarize 6,000 to 6,100, 6,200 range is a pretty strong support level, and that the price action, even though it's pulling back now after that massive pump, it's pretty likely for the price action to hold above those two ranges, or just that range of 6,000 to 6,200. Okay, so the price does continue to pull back. I would say 6,200 would be a safe and effective place to enter along. Okay, just a thought process there. It's no guarantees, of course, as with anything in trading. I mean, we've seen some pretty gnarly stuff happen, but generally speaking, it's pretty probable that's going to be the case. We also want to take a look quickly at volume profile. We got the second most amount of volume, rather, if you zoom in a little bit closer and just look at the last roughly 10, 20 days worth of trading, you can see strong volume accumulation at 6,100. So again, reaffirming that support. Let's talk about the daily and work our way down and kind of see what's going on here. And big picture, just so you know, we recently broke through this descending trend line, and that was the very start of this continuation. So half the reason why we felt comfortable or confident to take that long position as a swing trade. Roughly 4 days ago, you can see we took the trade right here in this range, about 6,000. Price wicked up a few times here today, of course, trying to break through that descending trend. Now, we haven't officially broken through, but that's pretty darn close. So if we get a closure today at just say 6,400 or higher, it's going to be probably a strong likelihood the price action is going to continue higher from here. Okay, we can also see at 6,400, there's this level here where the price action had difficulty crossing. Okay, coincidentally, that's the most recent high. We've seen this happen 1, 2, 3 times, almost a 4th time, if you will. And then today, here again, a 5th time. Okay, so we've gotten rejected about 5 times at 6,400. So a closure above that would be super, super key. Okay, so we're hoping for that. That would give us confirmation for a long position, or confirmation to continue to hold our long position open. Not saying if we close below that, it's a bad thing. It's just better if we do close above, right? And again, when you're doing technical analysis, it's not, you don't just use one indicator to identify what you're planning to do. You look at a lot of different things. And in this case here, right now, we're seeing that there is a good continuation chance, likelihood of a bounce off that 6,000 to 6,200 range if the price continues to pull back from where it's at presently. Take a look at the RSI. We can see we're up over 50 in the RSI for the first time in a very long time. We haven't seen this since July, earlier this year. And back, if you look at July when the RSI is up over 50, this is what was happening at that time. So keep in mind, we are creating that descending trend, lower highs and lower lows. So at this point right now, we are tentatively establishing higher highs, but at this point, it's still a little early. Okay, so I just want to reaffirm the fact that we're not totally out of the woods yet, but we are, I guess, repeating similar behaviors here. The difference is we're seeing a lot more money flowing into this coin than ever before, and that's a much better situation and more likelihood for the price to continue higher because we have that sustainability based on volume. Okay. Again, I like to look at volume. Not a lot of folks do, but I think it's one of the more important indicators you can understand. Speaking of indicators, take a look at this descending trend. 50-day SMA working concurrent perfectly with this descending trend. We're getting rejected tentatively off the 50-day SMA right now. Okay, so that little guy right there is important to close above. So if the price just goes sideways for a day or two, we'll be on the right side of the tracks there, naturally above that moving average. That'd be a very positive sign. Okay, so for right now, the daily looks slightly bullish still. It's definitely looking good, but we're not in the clear 100% just yet. Okay, so let's not prematurely celebrate. Okay, all right, take a look at Terra Classic on the 4-hour. What's going on here? Well, what we can do first of all is we can update our fibs, because this will give us a little more specific parameters here based on the most recent high and the most recent low. We can also take a look at Elliott wave and kind of summarize that a pullback makes sense, right? Because again, we are still trying to find our highest high here. And if this is the current high, which seems likely, then we could very well see that pullback again down to 6,061.50. Okay, no surprise that the price might continue to pull back here. Okay, not a problem if it does. I just think it's important for the price action to close at 6,000 or higher. If it closes below this level, then we're going to have some trouble with that being a resistance, with that strong amount of volume profile being above that level. Keep in mind we got a ton of support here at about 57, 5,800, but still don't want to go down that low if we don't have to. All right, so 4-hour time frame to summarize here. We're up over 50 on the RSI. That's a positive sign. We've been up over 50 on the RSI for roughly a week now, and that's a good thing. That keeps us on the right side of the tracks. And to me, being above that level on the 4-hour is extremely important. Once we lose that, then we can start losing that on the daily, and it's not a good sign. But truth is, we're on the right side of the tracks in both time frames, and that's the most important to me for right now, understanding that we are tentatively bullish. Once again, emphasis on tentative. Taking a look at TD sequential here on the hourly, we can see we came up, didn't get overextended. We got our nice little reset. In fact, we haven't been seeing a lot of 9s on Terra Classic here recently anyways. So truth is, overextension doesn't matter too much in that regard. What does matter is the cloud here, and kind of noting that the cloud is consolidating right there at 63 to 6,400. So 6,300, 6,400. That's kind of the range that it's kind of averaging itself out. But it's the price is starting to naturalize itself to there. Okay, so even though lagging span is going to intersect with the price action soon if the price doesn't shoot up, it does imply here that the conversion line being above the baseline, we still have good momentum, but we're also needing to consolidate at this level or higher. So again, all the more reason to close at 63, 6,400 or higher today. If we close in like the 61, 6,200 range today, I think that would be disadvantageous. It doesn't mean we're going to break bearish, but it does imply we got to worry and concern ourselves with being on the wrong side of the tracks if this continues. So we really just need to see the price kind of start to average itself out sideways, build that volume profile in the range of 63 to 6,400, and then leg up from there. That's kind of what we're looking for. All right, so all in all, not terrible shape here for Terra Classics. Definitely looking pretty good in the overall sense of things. I feel comfortable holding our long position open. Our third profit target is at 6,800. So if you're in our current trade setup for right now, just continue to hold. I'm confident we're going to be able to hit that. This is a trailing take profit too as well. So as soon as we hit the take profit, our stop loss adjusts higher. Okay, so you don't got to worry about adjusting anything. It's kind of nice, fully automated, all part of our trade. So really cool stuff there in that regard. And again, if you want to become part of that, CryptoCash.tech is a site, link down below. Also, make sure that you jump on over to our, these links are down below as well in the comments. But we've got an awesome partnership with BingX and BitGet. These guys are fantastic. They have really, really good exchanges. BingX is definitely required or recommended if you're in the US. You need, and you just want to trade with leverage. 100% good to go. They give us a trading bonus and competitions, and the same thing with BitGet as well. So be sure to use those links if you haven't already, so you can kind of be part of the crew there when we have those trading competitions frequently, usually every other month or so. All right. Just wanted to let you know that. All right, thanks again so much for watching. If you got some comments, like, subscribe, follow, and a whole 9 yards down there. Don't forget to jump on over to our Telegram and Twitter, and follow there as well, because it's great to have you around. Greatly appreciate the feedback I've been receiving too. Really awesome stuff. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Take care.